Man, blanket man, does whatever a blanket man does. Hello. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the stream today. As you can tell, I am a little weird. As those of you who are joining from Sacco's stream at stupid o'clock in the morning might realize that is because I have not been to sleep. So we know it's going to be a quality stream today. Poor quality is still a quality, right? right? I think I'm funny. It's the last stage before exhaustion. We have some people in the chat. Hello, Claude. Nice title, Blanketman Rides Again. Don't know why, but I have this kind of Western tune in my head reading it. Yeah, I think I might have stolen that from a film or something. I was going for the kind of the vaguely superhero themed after we were talking about who was it now? Hayden going to the kitchen intrepidly, wrapped in a blanket as if it were a cape, and then he became Blanket Man, and then we decided there's a little bit of Blanket Man in all of us. We have Michaela. Hello, Michaela. How are you doing? Good to see you. We got Cool Gamer, who is one of those people who was up on Sacco's stream last night. And here's the thing, Cool Gamer. If I am a little bit sleep deprived, that means that you are also probably a little bit sleep deprived. So, what are you doing here? I know why I'm here. Why are you here? I mean, very glad to have you. Always good to have some cool gamers around. But, I raise my eyebrow at you. And we have CB. Hello, CB. How are you doing? I hope that you are having a good morning. Well, just about afternoon. 3 minutes into the afternoon. I think you're one of the few people who is on the same time zone as I am. So, and we have a bot, as is traditional. Go away. Yay! It went away. Yeah, I hate it when the thing won't let me get rid of the bots. But it looks like the bot getter rid of her is working today. So, yay! Death to the bots. How is everybody? What are you working on today? I am in a world of tables. Not the kind that you put your cup of tea on. Thank you, CB. Good spanner wielder. Yes. Block the bots. Block all the bots. Always good to have the help in the comments because there are rather a lot of them about. Yeah, I am messing around with tables and trying to get to the final state of it's a different set of tables than the ones that I was wrestling with last time, but no less tedious. But I'm getting there. Nearly there. And I would really like to have them done by the end of the stream today because I have to meet my supervisor and I am a little behind. And at least if I can show her the table, I can be like, it's going to be like this. Just with more writings. Hashtag bot squasher. Yes. Excellent. Yes. I am elbow deep in clarinet exam prep and Marvel fanfic, so you got a variety of things to work on there. Maybe one sprint this and another sprint that. Keep a little bit of balance in all things. You might be able to keep yourself on the on some sort of even keel with that. When is your clarinet exam, by the way? Are you in the last stages of frantic prep, or is this sort of like a nice chill run up to it? I've never done clarinet I did piano when I was a kid, and yeah, I crammed for every exam, which is not a thing you should probably do with piano. But I was um, I was a disorganized and inattentive child, so piano practice often did not get done. Claude says, "Today I hope to put the end words in my second draft." Well, it will be fin, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I do. Yes. A conclusion, finishing, termination, being done. Oh, oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to have that happen on the stream. So, if we want to get that done, we better get ourselves kicked off. We're going to get started with our customary first sprint of 10 minutes. Because I've realized that I need to get something slightly warmer on my body that is not a blanket because I can't type with the blanket. Blanket man, you have failed me. But let's grab a timer. Ready? Three, two, one, and sprint. Hello, welcome back, everybody. My soul just left my body. I really should possibly get a timer that is less jarring, but it took me ages to find one that I like the sound of, and yeah, the volume controls on Canva are a bit fiddly. So I will do it at some point, but I'm too busy. Too many things. How did you all do that sprint? I got nearly to the end of the column that I am on. How are you all doing? CB says the clarinet exam is on March 31st. Still got enough time to prep it, but it's a day before Camp Nano starts, so 9 weeks. Yeah, my deadline is in March as well, so yeah, maybe we will soldier on together. Michaela got 180 words done. Well done, Michaela. That's some good writing. Good writing. That's good. CB got 221 words. Nice. Is this the Stark fanfic or something else? I've heard tell of this fanfic, and you've got a spanner. If you've got anything up on AO3, feel very welcome to drop links in the chat so that I and others can read your stuff and find out what happens, because we get tantalizing details every now and again, and that's nice. It's nice. It's tasty. Claude did well. I'll delay my workday a bit and be able to squeeze one more sprint in to end the draft here and now. Yes, that is what I like to hear. Oh, so close. So close. One more sprint, get it done. Oh, that's exciting. That is so exciting. We've got CB saying, I'm currently practicing twice a day. After February 21st, it'll be 3 times a day. So you're doing good. You're doing good. Yep, it's Stark for President, but I'm writing it as one novel just now. Okay, so there's nothing to see yet. It's not anywhere where we can access it. If you do, when you do, I'm going to write the movie script for camp. Ooh, that's exciting. That's cool. Yeah, that's a really interesting Camp Nano project. Well, whenever you have anything out there in sort of publicly accessible places where we can go and have a look, do tell us so that we can go and read your stuff. And that applies to everybody. If you don't have a spanner, just let us know, and one of us who does have a spanner, we can grab a link for you and put in the chat, and then everybody will read the things. Claude says next camp is April, right? Yeah, I think camp is April. April, November, yeah. I'm not doing it this year. I am going to be going a splat after I finish in March, and I might keep streaming depending on busy I am with badges. I might still do some streaming during that month. Just so you know, I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday or Tuesday because I'm going to visit a friend. It's the first time I've seen her in, oh God, like 3 years because of the pandemic. But yeah, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. I'll be back afterwards. It'd be good. CB says, I don't have the story up, just 31 one-shots. You know what? That's that's plenty for us to be getting on with. So yeah, you should definitely people in the chat, have a look. Now, Pepperoni Fan 1982. It's got some interesting Marvel stories if you are into reading Marvel stories. CB, says, yep. And Claude is telling me to rest sometimes. What part of this makes you think that I'm capable of taking a break? I don't know. Maybe if I keep going long enough, someone will come and use me. I probably couldn't say no to that. So, Hamilton jokes aside, let's move on and do another sprint. And Claude can put the fan on his story. Yeah, exciting. Bit of a first for the channel. We can stop talking about inconvenient things like me looking after my physical needs. It'll happen. It will happen after the thesis, I promise, folks. And I'm going to be taking a bit of a hiatus in May, regardless, because we'll talk about it after. Anyway, gonna grab a timer. Gonna grab a 25-minute timer. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? The noise did not happen on my end that time. Could everybody else hear the timer go boop? Where are we? Sako! Hello, Sako. Jack, did you sleep? No, Sako, I did not sleep. As a result, I'm a little weird. Enjoy my little weirdness. Jazz hands. Cloud says hi, Sako. Sako confirms the timer went boop on your end. It just did not play for me. Wonder what that was. Yeah, so long as it's going for you, it's all good. I'm glad that I had I had an eye on it. Claude is finished. Finished his draft. 55k. Well done. Well done. Bravo, you. That is very, very cool. I hope that you give yourself a large clap in the back, a nice nice hot drink of your choice, and chill for the day, because what an achievement. That's good. CB got 573 words. Well done. That is cool. So BRB gonna grab lunch. Sensible. Lunch is good. Sako is saying congratulations to Claude. This is good. Yay. Yeah, what did I do? Mostly wrestled. I'm still wrestling the tables from last night, Sako. I am closer to finished. I have done most of the things. I am working my way down a column. Yeah, it's very difficult to kind of rate progress, because there's a lot of forward and back movement and checking and rechecking and all of those sort of things. So it's just slow and tedious and Good morning, Jack. Hope you're doing well today. Chill for the day. Who said non-stop? I have to work, and then tonight with the DM for my games. No chilling here. But I feel called out. Yeah. Uh, all I can say is, do as I say, not as I do. What I do is very silly. I'm a very silly man. Don't follow my example. It's a terrible example. I am a horrible warning. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy your work and that DMing is very successful and that you have lots of fun and it is all good. And that you at least sleep more than me. That's kind of a minimal suggestion. A little bit small. Michaela got 554 words. Well done, Michaela. That is awesome. Sako foolishly thought she could write a whole tarot suit in one sitting. Ah! I don't know. You might have. Could have happened. Did you sleep, Sako? Like, are you still awake? Is it you as well? We had Cool Gamer in here earlier, so I think there's a few of us at it doing the strange hours today. So, what time is it? Your time? It's got to be early. So you're burning the candle at both ends. Claude is saying thank you to Sako. CB got lunch. Sako slept like a chump. No, no, no. That sleeping is not the chump move here. Not sleeping is the chump move. I even though I'm doing it and it is not the first time and it will not be the last time, I do recognize that not sleeping is the chump move, because then you get on stream and you're all like blah 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 blah. I mean, I'm a bit like that anyway, but not sleeping does not help with the mouth making of noises. Surprisingly, it's not causing me problems writing tables, so that's good. That's a blessing. I am progressing. In fact, I had a genius idea to knock two columns into one that seems to be working. So yeah, yeah, yeah. You all have to deal with the incoherence, but I'm still being productive. This is good. This is good. And Sako slept like a sensible person. How much though? Because like you were up until quite late, and it's still very early your time, or at least it's reasonably early your time. So is this one of those things where you're like, it's not that sleeping was a bad move, but sleeping for slightly less than or slightly more than a full sleep cycle is a chump move, because that is always a chump move. Unavoidable at times, but yeah, that'll have you feeling seasick all day. CB says, when I was addicted to wrestling, I used to stay up for the pay-per-views all the time. Yeah, I also did that when I was living with somebody else who watched wrestling. And then have support for 3+ hours the next day. Yeah. It's always fun at the time, and then the next day you have to deal with consequences. I hate consequences. Why can't I just fuck around forever and never find out? Bot. Go away. Not addicted to wrestling anymore. Well, I guess that means you sleep slightly more. Soccer says 5 hours sleep, which doesn't suck. Yeah, 5 hours is decent. 5 hours is okay. And you want a nap later? Yeah. I hopefully you will have an opportunity to take that nap, and that will be a thing. I also might attempt to get like some sleeping in after my meeting and before I play Star Wars tonight. I'm in a Star Wars RPG, and we are running at 8:30. So I would like to get a little bit of sleep before then, so that I am well. The character I am playing, we're using the Fate system, and the Fate system has characters all have kind of like aspects, so like archetypes or kind of things about them that are narratively important. And the character I'm playing is the Force's Fool. That is a fairly important aspect of the character, and yeah, we do mean that in the tarot sense. So yeah, if I do go into it a little bit derpy and in the mood to fuck around and find out, I will at least not be acting inconsistently with the character as played up to this point. He's a lot of fun. CB says, I sleep more during non-nano months. During nano months, however, yeah, nano is a wonderful thing, but it can eat away at other things in your life, like sleeping and eating and doing housework, laundry. The other things that are the first thing to like fall off the wagon when you have something really interesting and time consuming and a deadline. Casey says, might be productive today, might not. Who knows? Only you, Casey. Only you can answer that question. And maybe not even you. I don't know. Sock says minimum of 2 hours for REM cycle to kick in. Yeah, I've found that for me, if I can get less than an hour of sleep, sometimes that helps. Or if I can get 3 hours sleep, that helps. I don't think I will get 3, so I think it will be catnap. Really like the Fate system. Yeah, I like it too. It is a lot of fun, and I play it with Paul, who has been on this channel. He is our GM, and he's very good at. He's very good at what he does. He comes up with really good stories, so it works. It works really well. We've got a nice little group dynamic going. During the first UK-wide lockdown, CB says I wasn't getting support, so I started turning day into night during Camp Nano. Yep, I will do that if left to my own devices, as you can see. Yeah, and it's only kind of, if you have somebody that's coming in and you got to open the door for them, or you've got somewhere to be, that kind of keeps you within the bounds. I am living with my folks at the moment, so my parents will occasionally be like, well, my mother will occasionally be like, no, it's dinner time, eat food. Whereas my dad is very like me in very many ways, and his cycle tends to turn night into day sometimes as well. So we will be lumbering around the house at 3 a.m. and meet in the kitchen, and he'll be like, you should be in bed. And I'm like, you should be in bed. We should be in bed. We're not in bed. The 1 hour is a short-term fix. Yes, it is. But all I need to be is functional-ish within bounds for the game. And after that point, I can after that point I can just go to sleep. When the game finishes, I can just go straight to bed. So I only need the short-term fix. And you can go away, bot. Time's a man-made concept. Yes! Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so. So Douglas Adams would have you believe. And you know what? I think he was a wise man in many ways. Anyway, I think that I have whispered for at least long enough, and possibly too long. So I think it's probably time for another sprint. I should start putting on the chat timers. I'm going to do that actually. Next time we chat timer. Remind me, chat. Only thing worse than turning day into night is jet lag. Yeah, I've never gone anywhere that gave me jet lag. I've only ever jet lagged myself, as in turning day into night and then having to reverse it real quick. Usually, I just stay up all night, and this occurs. Okay. Yes, open your dock, hands on the keyboards, get ready, do the thing, write the words, make the plans, open your brain and take out the ideas and smush it against the screen until a story is a thing. or do like normal productive boring work like I am doing. We will see if inspiration strikes. Well, I hope it hits you right in the face. Let's go. Hands on your keyboards. 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome back, everybody. How did your sprints go? Mine went. Well, they went. my sprint went. Where are we up to? Go away, bot. And you can go away as well. So where are we up to? Yep. So Casey, when we left, was opening her doc and seeing whether inspiration struck her right in the face. And I was telling her, I was wishing it upon her, and she was wishing happy sprinting for everybody. So how did it go, Casey? Were you struck by inspiration? How are things with other people? Sako, you still working on tarot shenanigans, or has your brain melted out your ears? Michaela is trucking along with 589 for that sprint. That is solid work. Well done, Michaela. What are you working on today? I don't think you've mentioned. And how is it going? How is the Marvel Universe, CB? Or have you moved on to clarinet? How are things for people? I have got to a part where I'm going to have to scrape through some papers again to get the last bit of information out. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Casey Neal says, got 65 words in my chapter 2.0 draft before switching over to working on my outline. Finally figured out the main key points of the next 3 chapters. Ooh, that's nice. You're doing a little outline underneath you as you go. It's quality planting there. Sako is consuming all the coffee in the universe and a little Marco Polo sausage. Message. You see, I'm both hungry and tired, so I'm now misreading things. But yeah, little Marco Polo messages. I don't know Marco Polo. I mean, I know there's a game. It's not one that's generally played here, but anybody who grew up looking at American television, which is pretty much everybody, will have come across Marco Polo at some point. But I'm assuming this is some sort of app or game or shenanigans thing. Yes. Michaela is working on a new series I started this year. I'm on chapter 6, book 1, Adult High Fantasy. Oh, yeah, I think you've spoken about this a little bit on the channel before. How is it going? I mean, it sounds like you're writing loads. It's all just sort of streaming out. But are you happy? Do you know how it's going to end, or are you just pantsing your way through? CB got 89 words of chapter 45. I also copy pasted 907 words. Ooh, good. Doing some editing, compiling, putting things together. This is good. It's nice when your word count just jumps up by 907 words. It works. It's good. Saka says it's a volleying video app, kind of like having a pen pal. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that concept. Record a bit of yourself and send it over and get something back. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Casey says, I can't do the outline all before I work. I have to do it as I go. I've been struggling getting the next part filled out, so I'm glad I finally got it and can now work on laying out scenes. Yep, that sounds like a thing. I think we talked about it before. Where we were saying, going against your brain is the worst thing you can do. So if you found a method that gets it going for you, stick to. Casey says, I love when you can just copy paste because your words are good the first go around. Oh, yes. Yes. As somebody who is editing at the moment, oh, it is so much easier. So much easier when you look at it and you go, no, actually, those words are fine. It's been a while since I've been able to do that, but I think we'll hit another one another bit soon. Just gotta keep going. Right. CV says, for some reason my brain read volleying as volleyball. Well, they're kind of similar. I mean, my brain was reading messages sausage, so like you're doing better than I am. CV says I never delete anything. Yeah, I do tend to keep bits if I think they could be useful later. Like I've like files called things like bits I cut out. I can just shunt stuff into, but I've really had to cut a lot with what I'm writing. I think I've now written. I must have written the full 50,000 words at this point, but I've deleted a good 25,000 in various drafts. Thousands and thousands of words at a time because of word limits. Kayla says, I used all of December to outline this, so I basically know every chapter till the end. Yeah, an organized person. Yeah. Different people suit different strategies. If what works for you is having the whole outline so you can so you know where you're going and you know what you gotta do to get there, then go for it. Volleyballs volley. Yeah, they do. I mean, that's why it's called volleyball, because it go boom, 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 boom. Casey says, I have almost fully outlined the main beats for the first third of my book. Finally making some progress after not touching my work in progress for a week or so. Yeah, sometimes all your brain really needs is a break. Just need to take some time and do something else. Having a couple of projects to bounce between helps. CV says, I have a specific file that I keep cut parts in because I'm doing mill-wordy. Not sure what that is. Some kind of word processor thing. Yeah. No, I think it makes sense if the words are good. A lot of the words I've been cutting lately have just been I had to explain it the long way the first time around so I could figure out what I was going to edit out of it. I've rewritten so many things from first principles. It's bad, but sometimes that's just part of the process. Sometimes you kind of need to do that, otherwise you can't make it make sense. Or at least I can't. It is too big. The project is too big. I can't hold it all in my head at once, and that means I have to do a lot of my working out on the paper instead of in my head, and I'm not used to that, and I don't like it. Millwordy is nano on steroids. Oh, is it? Are you writing 1 million words? Is that the idea? Because that's kind of cool as a challenge. Like 1 million words. That's a lot of words. I don't know that I could aim for something that big, because I think my brain would just like run in abject terror, hide under a desk somewhere, and just be like, no, not doing. But if it works for you, that's cool. Okay. So I am an hour 3/4 in. I am wrecked, but I'm probably good for one more sprint. Y'all want one more sprint? Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Caffeine. Sweet, sweet caffeine. 50K in a month is too easy. Just taking this special time to blink at you for that phrase. If you ever doubt yourself, just like repeat that first bit to yourself. 50K in a month is too easy for me, so now I upped the ante. Millward is essentially writing 1,000,000 words. It's supposed to be 1,000,000, but numbers of me are friends. Yeah, that looks like 1,000,000 to me. I mean, I am a bit sleep deprived, so you may have just written like fruit salad. But it looked like 1,000,000 to me, and that is what counts. Casey is loving the new coffee pot. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you have the coffee, you have the power. You now have a functional home office because functional home offices need to deliver you caffeine. Sako says sprint. Casey says yes to sprinting. Yes to sprinting. Everybody says yes to sprinting, so we will sprint again in a sec, just as soon as I've caught up. Casey says, damn, CB, good way to make us all feel like crap about ourselves. Joke. Yeah. No, I don't think anybody should feel bad about themselves for their word count goals, whatever those goals might be, whether they are big, whether they are small, because everybody's process is different. And in the end, it is about crafting something cool, making a good story. And sometimes that requires writing 1,000,000 words and editing it without mercy. And sometimes that means writing flash fiction. I know you joke, but I also know writers. So all I'm saying is don't be hard on yourself. CB says, I can do 50K in 2 weeks because unemployable and no real responsibilities. CB, I think what you mean is you're a full-time writer. I mean, that you can't get a job given your disabilities, health conditions, whatever. That might restrict somebody else from employing you if they're shit. But if you are spending that time writing that many words and you're writing stuff and you're producing it, and I think you're a full-time writer, CB. Type very fast. Yeah, you'd have to if you're producing 50K in 2 weeks. It's terrifying. CB says that's really awesome. Block the bot. BRB, need to find my wrist brace. Yep, get your wrist brace. Keep your joints in the places they're supposed to be and not out of whack, because that'll fuck up your day. Casey says, sounds like full-time writer to me. Yep. So everybody get ready for the next sprint. Grab your braces, save your files, get a drink, whatever you need to do. Just amazed by your constant flow of ideas. Yeah, I always like hearing what CB is writing. They seem to always have some really cool projects on the go. So props, props. Anyway, before I get distracted again, I am going to set another timer. So ready, last sprint of the stream. 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Well done, everybody. Welcome back from that, our last sprint. How'd everybody do? I'm so hungry. And tired. It's all self-inflicted, so no need for pity, but yeah, I'm running on fumes here. I think it's high time that I headed off to acquire some food and then see whether when I can get away with having a cat nap. How did everybody do? I can see that Casey had coffee, obtained the coffee, and got a couple more major beats. Progress. Well done. Looks like inspiration did hit. Whether it was in your face or your page, it seems to be working. Long may it continue. Anybody else got anything they want to tell me about their sprint? Any cool stuff they came up with or anything fun that happened? 112 words. Well done. Was count on you to be productive. You are churning them out there. Awesome sauce. Well, thank you very much for keeping me company, keeping me awake at times. At least, that if I didn't have people to talk to, I'd be very tempted to just be like, yeah. So I will go and deal with the consequences of my actions, and you all do likewise. I hope that the consequences of your actions are more fun than mine. I, as previously mentioned, will be away. Yes, I will go eat, I promise. CB is going to do clarinet practice after the stream. Need to write the most difficult scene in the entire series. Awesome. That's so cool. I wish you the very, very best of luck with that. I was saying I won't be here on Thursday and I won't be here next Tuesday, but I will be back next Thursday. So same time next week, same blanket time, same blanket channel, all of that. I will be back, and you can tell me, CB, all about your awesome scene. Then I will try to remember to ask you, though I may remember nothing from this stream, being in a strange fugue state. I hope the consequences of all this extra clarinet practice is a good passing grade. You know what? It probably will be. If you're practicing twice a day, that adds up. I'll miss you too, Casey, but I won't be gone for long, and it is a happy thing because I am seeing an old friend who I have not seen in literal years because of the pandemic, and finally restrictions are lifted and we can see each other. So I'm going to be in England briefly. That's all good. So with that, I have been Jack Blanketman Byron. Yeah, I will see you if I can't see you on Thursday because you got support stuff going in. I will see you the Tuesday after. I will enjoy my weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend also. Bye, friends. It's been great. I'm gonna eat now.